Welcome guys to a brand new video on Wuthering Waves. So in my last video I went ahead and showcased the animations and went over my opinion on the animations of both Augusta and Luno. Now in that video I essentially said that Augusta is basically Lucia Pyroath from Punishing Grey Raven, and I want to go ahead and show you guys why I said that. So I'm going to be going over, so this is Augusta's animation. This is not a leak. Well, the devs officially released this, but technically an amazing showcase of the character. But of course this is not the entirety of the character's animations or gameplay. By the way, there is still more to come. But when I saw this, essentially I saw Lucia Pyroath, and Luno is also similar to another character from Punishing Grey Raven. I might make a separate video on that, but essentially if I want to play, I can play basically with Augusta early by basically going over to Punishing Grey Raven, which I do have right here. Okay, I do have right here, and I do believe I do have Lucia Pyroath. Okay, if I don't, I'm about to fumble this video. I do have the test server account, which I could go into as well. There we go, Lucia Pyroath. Oh, I still have that stuff to do. Let me go over to here. There we go, Lucia Pyroath. Unfortunately, don't have her weapon. It would have fixed or made her look extremely cool. But this is Lucia Pyroath. She did get a new skin, but we don't care about the skins. Okay, we care about the animations. I also showcased a little bit of the animations in that previous video as well, so go ahead and check it out if you want to see that as well. So let's first see if we can do trial in here. We can't do any trial. Give me a second. Actually, if I go over to member, go over to details, tutorial. Yes, we do have tutorial. Perfect. This is perfect. We can actually test her out. So I don't know how to use her the best, okay, but I want to showcase how this character is essentially look at this Augusta. Now, electric animations, right? You want to see some electric animations? First, we're going to ignore all of this. We're just going to do attack, okay? There we go. Okay, we do the first chain attack. Now this, so look, she goes up in the air. Yeah. Let me go over. Oh my days, this is going to be annoying to switch back and forth. If I go over to this right here, she goes up in the air similarly to that as well. Let me quickly show you guys if we could take a look at the animations. Yeah, nice. There we go. Jumps up in the air. There, that little strike thing where she slams down, essentially, and then it goes up dash. Essentially, that bit is what I'm talking about. So there we go, and then we slam down. If it give us, so there we go, like this, slam down, slam up, slam down. There we go, Lucia Pyroath. We have the second one, which is like a dash. Now, to be honest, you're meant to weave all of that together. But anyways, we have this over here, which is the alt. There we go. And essentially, when she's in this alt, okay, let's ignore this. There should be a sun in the background. Yeah, cool. Okay, no, it's when we use our, oh, okay, there is no sun. That's unfortunate. We use the 3 orbs again. That's the dash. But as you can see, she's in the air now. She's just like, she goes in the air for attack, and she's like attacking from the air. She goes down to the ground as well. Okay, so this is just the basic attack chain, right? This is so similar. Look at this. This is just me basic attack. And if I go back into the gameplay footage, there where she starts attacking, it's slightly slower because she's a broad blade character. But look at this. There we go. Look at all the multiple swords around her as well. Similarly to Pyroath as well, where she gets that multiple swords aura stuff. There we go. Multiple swords there. And multiple swords in a ring. Okay, we go over to here. Multiple swords around her. Look at this. Multiple sword around her. There we go. And then when she attacks, wait, let's see if we can, no, that's the dash. There we go. So let's just actually follow this for a bit to see if we can do this. So first of all, we trigger the yellow one, basic attack. That is so similar, guys. You guys must be able to see that. Like, the fact that the same thing with Augusta, she attacks on the ground, goes up in the air. I don't think they're jumping, or maybe they are jumping, but look, goes up in the air again, slash, does all that stuff, go back in the air. Pyroath does have an ability like that where she stays in the air. Look at that aura stuff with the multiple blades on the ground as well. Sorry, the quality of this is really bad, but look at the multiple blades on the ground, and then look at this. Look at this. Are you not seeing what I'm seeing, guys? Lucia Pyroath is in Wuthering Waves. Look at this. And then we hold basic attack, which I just did. Now to finish this off, we hold the L. She comes up like this and she slams down. But she does have this. Okay, no, where's the sun? Okay, there's a bit where she actually creates a sun. I think it's, there we do, hold this. Now, if Augusta can do this, guys, I think she will be best looking character in the game. Tap signature, there she go. See, look at this, it's the sun, there we go. Slams down. Guys, Lucia Pyroath, Augusta, very similar characters, guys. Now, if you guys can actually test this character out, you might start enjoying this character, because I do enjoy this character. She's broken as well, truly good. Look at the attack string, goes up in the air, goes down, does this, does that. Look at that. Actually, that animation right there is literally Augusta. Let me show you. When she does this, okay, I got to, like, where she does that. When she does like the whole circle, where she slashes in a circle. So we just, yeah, like, okay, wait. No, that's just the stuff here. Okay, use free. There we go. So like the multiple swords all around her gives Augusta vibes, and look at that. I really like this character. I love this character in Punishing Grey Raven, and it's such a good idea that they kind of created a character similarly to that. Sun in the background, she does this, she transforms, and then literally all of this, literally like this. Look at the multiple slash, and then she got that little thing there as well. The multiple slash she saw. The amount of, okay, we do this. Now she is an intricate character that I can't use properly, because look at how intricate she is, guys. I'm not main in Punishing Grey Raven, guys, in terms of like trying to learn how to use every single character. But essentially, the sun, she does this, she transforms again. There we go. Multiple slashes. Let's go back into the gameplay. Multiple slashes, like I call it the Virgil attack. The Virgil attack, where I am the storm. You know when they did the storm thing? Yeah. Goes down like this, and then does this. Look at this. Multiple swords in the ground. Look at all this attack string. Basically, Lucia Pyroath. That she does this second ability. That strike right there. That's when Lucia does her second ult. Or is it a third ult? So let's go back, transform. We're gonna transform, okay, and then we're gonna hold this. Look at this, and then she slashes down. Oh, never mind, that's not that one. Okay, let's try and replicate that bit again. Someone who can actually use Lucia Pyroath should do this, because I can't lose her. Okay, I'm not gonna pretend. Okay, let's go back and transform. Okay, so L, there we go, there we go, there we go, there are multiple slashes, and then L, she comes down like that. There we go. I can't replicate what I did before. I am such an idiot. I'm sorry if you can hear all the bunch of clicking. I'm button mashing, okay? There we go. Okay, let's try this again. L. There we go. We're gonna fill up the gauge. I think we have to fill up the gauge. We'll try that again. So like this. There we go. There we go. Oh, we kind of ended it. Okay. Anyways, you guys see it, right? You guys see it. You guys see it, right? There we go. Okay, this is it again. There we go. If Augusta can do this, I will cry. Okay, finally the sun, and then she slams down. That last part you just saw, essentially, that was also the last part right here. If she does this, does that, and then that little aura stuff there on the ground. Anyways, let me know down in the comment section if you agree that Augusta is basically Lucia Pyroath, and that is peak, because Lucia Pyroath is such a fun character, guys. It's really good. Okay, it's a good thing. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.